Hey New York, it's Trenice from TKO Taxes, and welcome to the first day of Taxmas. So today I'm bringing you the first of 12 tax tips as promised. So without further ado, let's get into it. Today's tax tip is for all of my New Yorkers that love to further their education. Knowledge is definitely the key to success, and New York State is well aware of that, which is why if you fully reside in the state of New York and you are enrolled either full-time or part-time in a nationally or regionally accredited higher learning institution, then you may be eligible to claim the New York State College Tuition Credit. The New York State College Tuition Credit allows up to $400 of tax credit to be claimed for each eligible enrollee and is only valid for enrollment, tuition, and attendance fees. Now, this credit is specific to the New York State income tax return and is not to be confused with the college credits offered on the federal income tax return or the New York State College Tuition Itemized Deduction, which we'll talk about in a later video. Now, there are a few key points to properly claiming this credit, so let's discuss some of those right now. Number one, the credit only applies to the portion of out-of-pocket tuition, attendance, or enrollment fees that was paid by an individual who fully resides in the state of New York, but not New York City or Yonkers. Please keep in mind that New York City and Yonkers residents have their own credits and qualifying factors. Number two, now, you can't claim the credit if someone lists you as a dependent on their income tax return, but you can claim the credit for a qualifying dependent on your income tax return. Number three, the accredited institution must qualify for federal student aid programs such as loans and grants, and most colleges and universities in the United States meets this requirement. Number four, only required undergraduate courses are eligible for this credit. Now, the courses can either be a core or general education course, such as a math or science, or a major specific course, such as financial accounting if you're an accounting major, as long as the course is required for the completion of an associate's or a bachelor's degree. Unfortunately, master's degree program courses are not eligible for this credit. Number five, you don't need to itemize your return in order to claim this credit. It's available to you even if you take the New York State standard deduction. Number six, okay, so the credit is refundable up to $400 of the amount. Let's say that when you file your New York State income tax return, you owe zero tax, but you qualify for the $400 college tuition credit due to the tuition expenses that you paid out of pocket. Then $400 will come back to you in the form of a refund. Now, let's say you owed $150. Then $150 of that credit would be applied towards the tax amount that you owe, and then the remaining $250 will come back to you in the form of a refund. Hopefully, that wasn't too confusing. And that's all I have for you regarding the New York State College Tuition Credit. If you think that you, your spouse, or your dependent may qualify, be sure to check with your tax preparer before filing your New York State income tax return. Now, of course, you can always check out the New York Tax website. There's a link right below this video. My name is Trenice from TKO Taxes. Be sure to check out TKOTaxes.org, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video for tax tip number 2 in our 12 Days of Taxmas.